Hello and welcome to Dario's Tabletop, and today I want to make a video about a primer and how I prime my minis. And it's about primer, how do you call it? My favorite primers and how I got here. So when I started the mini, or when I started the miniature, how do you say, hobby, it was back in the days where there was fantasy on square bases, and I was playing dark elves, and I was also playing, what else? Hordes and War Machine and Legion of Everblight. And when I got into the hobby, I think I used Citadell primers, which I don't have here. This one is from Home Depot, and this one is from Army Painter, and I will tell you why these two are my favorite ones and how I got here. And then I left the hobby for a few years, and I came back when Age of Sigmar came out. I first hated Age of Sigmar because I loved fantasy so much, but I got into it with a couple of friends because we loved the minis. We wanted to play. We now could afford the game. There were good deals. And so I think that this mini was primed black, which maybe is not so ideal. And I think at our local hobby store, I got myself a Citadell primer, which was pretty good. Definitely a good quality. And if you're a newbie, I would say prime minis that you want to paint with bright color schemes white, and prime minis that will have maybe a darker color scheme in black. So like this one. Let me put this in a better lighting. And as time progressed, primers were played always an important role. And then I think when I started to build my Deathwatch army, which needed a black primer, and when I then started to paint up my High Elves or Bretonnian army, I had to paint and to prime a lot. And I think the Citadel primer was a bit too expensive, or not too expensive, but I don't know, here in Germany, like more than 10 euros, it was then 15 or going up to 20. I don't know. I just knew it was very expensive, or more expensive or expensiver. I don't know how you call it. But yeah. And then a good friend of mine, which is a comic artist, makes illustrations. I was talking with him, and he saw that I was painting up these High Elves, and he told me, man, they look good, pretty cool. And I asked him a few things about miniatures and painting and what does he use. And then I was asking him, what primer do you use? And he told me, I use the cheapest primer on the market. I go to the Home Depot here. It's called Terox. It's, I think, a discounter, and there he told me, you will get this primer, and they've got it in gloss and matte varnish, and it costs only €4, $4 to $5. And I was skeptical, but this guy was a grown man who had a family, and he was painting for a living, and he had a great collection. So I took his word, and I bought myself these very, very cheap and very, very how do you say, you can spray a lot with this, like really a lot of stuff. And so I had tons of Bretonnian minis. I mean, tons of them. And I sprayed one half black and one half white, and I was pretty happy with the quality. I mean, I didn't even see a difference between this Home Depot product and the Citadel paint, but the Citadell primer was 10 to 15 bucks more expensive. So I thought, man, fuck you, GW or Citadel. And yeah, I used that. And now lately, I think I will keep my black and my white. And once I tried a gray from Home Depot for my Catachan Jungle Soldiers, but that gray somehow, don't know, didn't work. It was kind of grainy, so it was not this beautiful finish you can see here. I think this red ogre from Isle of Blood I primed with that spray, with that cheap spray, and it just, it is perfection. What can I say? But then lately, and also like for my Death Watch, I think I mostly sprayed those guys, and then I put in the colors, the needed colors. Sorry if the lighting is not perfect. Yeah, what did I want to say? So then I was planning to build my miniatures for my British Army. And as you can see, they're already primed, and I was thinking, man, would be cool to have a primer. So because mostly, as you can see here, you need to paint the socks, probably green, the helmets, the rifles brown, and the rest will have this tone. And someone recommended to me the army painter Wraithbone, and that's what I did. I will show you in a second the Wraithbone. And here you have a Peri Mini, and here you have a Warlord Mini, the SIS kit, or the Commandos kit. It's not yet fully painted, but it provided a great coat, and I found it for like 10 bucks on Amazon. And with this one, Wraithbone, I primed my whole British Army, and I primed trucks, tanks, my Panzer III, like my whole desert army for the British and the German, and it's still a bit left. Like, yeah, there's a lot in this thing for like roughly 10 bucks or sometimes a bit more. And I think that led me to what I was thinking about priming the Dothraki for my army of A Song of Ice and Fire. They come in a red, and as you can see, this is like a chocolate brown or something like that. It's called fur brown. I don't know if the lighting shows, but it's like a reddish chocolate brown. And so I got myself again a primer from Army Painter, and I'm pretty happy. Like just the way it covers things, and the color range and the price. So I just wanted to share with you, I'm pretty happy with it. So for white and black, I stay with Home Depot. For gray and all the other colors, I will go the Army Painter road. And I used to buy a lot of Vallejo colors. I still kind of like them. I also like the Citadel colors. They're great. But lately, as you can see, I'm just thinking, okay, what's the Army Painter color? Where can I get it? I like it. The black, they have a good consistency. I have some Vallejo colors. They're pretty liquid, or very liquidy. The Citadel colors have a great viscosity, but I love that I can just put out a drop of this one, and it's pretty thick, and I can add some water or just spread it on my wet palette. And I love the soft tone, I love the prices, I love the pigments, I love the way it flows. So it's a bit chilling for War Painter, but it's not a commercial. It's just like a normal process. And maybe you're frustrated with expensive GW products, or maybe you're already a huge Army Painter fan. Yeah, I just wanted to share it with you. So have a nice day and keep priming those minis.